The church here along South Front Street has been in Milton for about 140 years. When firefighters saw it up in smoke, they knew they had to act quickly. The fire chief says it took just minutes for the fire to rip through 6 row homes. Troopers say they found a gun and money from the robbery inside the car. Police say it appears the driver of this Jeep was speeding when it crashed head-on into a school bus full of children. And with weather this nice, some people say the only hazards out there are on the course. The pilot's quick thinking may have saved their lives. Flowers, pictures, and birthday cards were placed on this bridge in her memory. Witnesses say half a dozen shots were fired into their home on Dagobert Street just under an hour ago. Part of the plan to bring a new life into downtown Pottsville actually comes from the demolition of the nearby Schuylkill Mall here in Frackville. Here at Walker's Christmas Tree Farm, there are hundreds of thousands of Christmas trees that workers have to take care of. 2 of the dogs rescued from his home were missing eyes. Lots of people are buying Mega Millions tickets here in Luzerne County, and I'm one of them. I couldn't resist. He was just brought back to Luzerne County to face charges in connection with Devon Brown's death, nearly 3 years after Brown was shot and killed. What do you say about the charges against you? Tremaine Jamison had nothing to say as he walked into the state police barracks in Wyoming, facing charges of homicide and illegally possessing a gun. State police say Jamison shot and killed 29-year-old Devon Brown at a kindergarten graduation party at the Brown family home in Hanover Township back in 2017. Witnesses say Jamison's son got into an argument with Brown's son, and then the adults got involved.
I'm just glad that, his killers put to justice and his family got justice so they could sleep better now.
Court papers show Jamison and Brown got into a fight when Jamison pulled out a gun and shot Brown. After that, witnesses told police that Jamison hopped into a car and said, quote, "Somebody got hit. I have to get out of PA." Taim Taylor was good friends with Brown, who he referred to as Ski, and was invited to the party that night, but stayed at home just a few houses away from Brown's.
I kind of forgot that we were supposed to hang out. Just heard like a loud bang, 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 and I'm just like, whoa. I'm hearing it's my friend, Ski, you know what I'm saying? So it was really hard to believe at first, definitely.
Devon's family used to live right here, but neighbors say they've since moved out because they couldn't handle living in the same spot where Devon was killed. Back in 2017, I talked to Devon's family. His girlfriend, Antoinette Nimmons, was devastated.
An altercation between 2 6-year-old boys is the reason why I don't have my kid's father with me today.
It was really hard to believe at first, definitely, but I don't know, you know what I'm saying? It's definitely a thing that time can only heal.
Jamison is locked up tonight in Luzerne County without bail. He's due back in court later this month. Carolyn Blackburne, Newswatch 16, live here in Luzerne County. Brian Baumgartner played Kevin Malone on The Office. He's here right now meeting with fans, and he's also working on a project of his own. All about the hit TV show's effect on the Scranton area.
What's up, Mr. Brian Baumgartner? Put your hands together for Brian!
Brian Baumgartner is known worldwide to fans of the hit TV show The Office as Kevin Malone. The fictional show centers around a Scranton-based paper company. Tonight, Baumgartner came back to the place his character Kevin called home, and fans greeted him here at Cooper's Seafood House.
I'm from Georgia and I live in California, but Scranton still somehow feels like home.
Please hold.
In Baumgartner's role as Kevin Malone, he was known for his blunt jokes and poor communication skills. Kevin was a key part of the accounting team at Dunder Mifflin.
My nickname in high school used to be Kool-Aid Man.
Now, almost 7 years after The Office ended, Baumgartner is back with a film crew of his own.
I thought, you know what, I think I need to go back to Scranton and say hi to some old friends and hear, what The Office is now, what it means to the town now.
He's using this trip to speak with people in the Scranton area about the show's impact here.
For us, it has been huge. We get so many customers from Canada, from Australia, that make it a point to come to Scranton to see where The Office was filmed.
Cooper's Seafood House is mentioned 5 times on The Office. A film crew even came here to shoot video of the restaurant for the show. Fans lined the hallways of the restaurant to meet one of their favorite Office stars.
I just found out yesterday, and I was like, automatically, I have to come and see this dude. Like, I'm such a big Office fan, so.
Baumgartner also stopped at Backyard Ale House. The cast hosted a wrap party here when the show ended back in 2013. There was a long line of people waiting on his bartending skills. This church is an icon here in Milton. People scrambled to save what they could from inside, but the fire destroyed part of its roof. Thick black smoke covered most of Milton as flames came out of the roof of Bethany United Methodist Church. Fire crews from all over north central Pennsylvania worked to save this iconic piece of Milton's skyline.
The building may be wrecked and on fire, but the church will stand forever.
The church here along South Front Street has been in Milton for about 140 years. When firefighters saw it up in smoke, they knew they had to act quickly.
Coming here and knowing what it was and then seeing, what it looked like when we got here, it's just, that extra drive as we have to try to save this.
Before fire crews arrived, people scrambled to salvage what they could from inside, like these altar cloths.
People in the community have been helping to carry stuff out. So it's a community church. It'll stay that way, whether the building is here or not.
A staple in this community since the 1800s, this church holds special meaning for many, including sisters Alyssa and Caitlin Williams.
We were baptized here. Our parents were married here. We went here with our grandmother for many years. So the connection we have here with the friends and the family, it's devastating.
When I saw the smoke coming out of the roof earlier this afternoon, my heart just broke.
A state police fire marshal is working to determine how the fire started. The reverend of this church tells Newswatch 16 that the church will rebuild no matter what it takes. Carolyn Blackburne, Newswatch 16, live here in Northumberland County.